Alright, so it's been a little while since I posted some video about my trip to Dallas, and here's why. I've been super busy at work, and while I was in Dallas, I did not take that much video. In fact, I took a total of maybe 4 photos. Why? Well, because there was a lot of stuff that we saw and a lot of stuff that we talked about they asked us not to share. They asked us not to make a big deal about. They asked us to kind of keep it to ourselves because we were invited in. What I can tell you is that I got to play the first official game of 8th edition Warhammer 40K in North America by non-GW employees. So we were the first real players to play it. And I had a blast. I loved it. It was fantastic. And I'm not a guy who plays 40K. I like to paint the models and I like to read the fluff and read the books and stuff like that. But the 40K that we played was fantastic. The rules were much more streamlined. They were, it was designed around a faster game. It's not going to be a 3, 4, 5 hour game anymore. They say it should take about 90 minutes after the first little bit because people have to get used to the new rules. So as someone who's only played a handful of times, I was able to pick up things faster than the guys who've been playing forever, I think, because they still wanted to play the same way, whereas I was unfamiliar, so I'm like, screw it, let's do it. Had a blast, I really liked it. First thing I'll say is that from now on, all of my Mega Knobs will definitely have Combi Scorchers, because one of the nice things in 8th edition is that if you've got a flamethrower, it automatically hits. Unless you totally screw up somehow and you wind up setting yourself on fire, which I could totally do. But it automatically hits, which is nice. Also, movement seems to be a lot more streamlined. The data sheets, I love the data sheets. One of the things I really liked about some of the other games I've played is how they... that was a little speed bump there. For example, War Machines, Hordes, I've played that once or twice. The information about the troops, it's all on a card. It's very easy to take with you places. Data sheets are going to be the exact same way. Keeping track of your army, keeping track of stats, very simple now. I have yet to play one of the match play games, so I don't know how the power rankings are going to come into effect, but I'm excited to see how they come into effect and what we can make them do. I'm super jazzed to do that. I hope I am going to get to play this weekend. I may not, because Saturday I have to work. So if I can get done in time, then I'm totally going down to my local Games Workshop, and I am going to actually play. I'm bringing the orcs down, and I'm going to play. It's kind of a big deal for me to be able to do that. The nice thing about that is I think it's going to be a lot of guys like me with the books, with the rules, going over things, looking through, looking for ways, looking for the paths to success. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm certainly looking forward to wearing my very way cool, awesome, only 5 plus, maybe 15 of a kind inner circle shirts. I'm going to wear that. Why? Because I'm a dork. What am I going to do? I mean, how am I not going to do it? I'm a dork. So it's going to be interesting. I'm really kind of excited to see what other people think too. Another thing I'm excited to do is get my hands on my Dark Imperium box. I'm doing this a lot. Because I have recently really fallen in love with the new Primaris Marines. I think they look awesome. I think they look amazing. I love the new scaling. I love the little details, like the extra armor plates on the thighs and the weapons. I think they've done an amazing job. So I'm really excited to see those. I'm not excited about painting them all yellow, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I have a love-hate relationship with yellow, as I think all Imperial Fist players do. But I'm excited for that. I also pre-ordered the Space Marine Index. Not a codex, it's an index. So I pre-ordered that as well, so I would have all of that. So I can start adding my new Primaris Marines and my Imperial Fist Marines into the same army. I'm excited to do that.